Peace, family. What's good? Is in the Gods in the Wave. Today we're here to talk about my dossier, New Era Philosophy and Progressive Extermination. Now today is Civil War II. Matter of fact, fuck it. It's a whole new dossier. Civil War II. The title is Civil War Dossier. We got so much subtopics because this war is getting real. I'm gonna have to prepare y'all. Listen up. Black folks, this is not about y'all. You think the government is attacking you? They do not care. This is not y'all war. Y'all are being attacked as pawns. All these police killings are meant to draw your attention away from a war that's brewing under your feet. The government is brewing a war. A war. A big war. These are white folks against white folks. These are the ignorant white folks, though. These are the dumb white folks. Let me tell you the two sides. You got the Republicans and you got the Democrats. Now listen up. The Republicans are I ain't had to work at no fast food restaurant. My dad paid for my college. Businessmen. Ooh, I own the whole lot. I own a car store. I got rich off of a clothing company. These are the big money men. These are the men in power. These people were actually funding the black people. Republicans were on black people's side. The Republicans don't have a problem with black people. Y'all gotta watch this. Now you got the Democrats. These are the Obama lovers. These are the homosexuals. The transgender supporters. We got to draw a line who we're up against. The Democrats are supporting the transsexuals, the gays, the fag balls, I don't have a gender, the lower income class, the minorities. These are the Democrat side. These are the unprepared Americans who will be slaughtered. These are the underprepared Americans that will be slaughtered. Now listen up. You got the Republicans. These are the sons of the rich and wealthy white men. These people are the kids. Oh, I dropped out of college. I got my dad's insurance. My dad gave me $50,000. These kids are the upper class Republicans. Then you got the lower class Republicans. So you got three sides. The upper class Republicans, the businessmen, then you got the bottom. These are the rednecks. The rednecks hate the gays. So the Democrat whites do not like the redneck whites. Why you think at these Trump rallies, you got the Democrats, the gays holding the signs, and you got the rednecks on the other side? They're prepping these niggas for slaughter. There's a war brewing under your feet. Trump is your president. Trump is the upper class Republican. He doesn't give a fuck about a redneck. The rednecks don't even like Trump no more. Y'all are not paying attention to politics. The rednecks don't even support Trump because Trump is being too friendly to the Russians. The Russians are into it with the Republicans. The motherfucking rednecks stop supporting Trump because they're American. They're diehard Americans. And the Russians are supporting the Republicans. But the fucking Russians were talking to Hillary. So y'all niggas is being confused. Y'all be confused when they say Trump and the Russians. Y'all niggas know get the guns. That's all. Because Trump is supporting the Russians. They're bringing that Russian talk to get the rednecks mad. When you hear Russians, that doesn't mean you black people. When you hear Trump and the Russians, just know that is to get the motherfucking rednecks riled up. Because the rednecks thought Trump was their guy. Trump turned against them. Because he's upper class Republican. He's the wealthy Republican. The rednecks are the pitch, dirty, poor, sweating, white, fat males. The upper class Republicans do not like them. This is a three-side war. Then you got the stupid Democrats, the blacks, the minorities, the Mexicans. Oh, they love the Democrats. The gays. Oh, they love the Democrats. They love the Democrats. They love them. They love the Democrats. But you gotta check this out. The Democrats were the ones who was with the KKK killing the blacks. So the black people just lost and confused and clinging to a Democratic Party to find some type of identity. Listen up. The nation is setting us up for physical war. Why? Blacks are moving out of Republican communities. Republican communities are the wealthy white estates. Then you got the country. That's the dirty Republican communities. The rednecks live in the lower class Republican communities. The higher class Republican communities is the fancy rich houses up in the private. Then the lower class Democrat communities are the hoods. Then the lower class Democrat communities are the regular neighborhoods. The middle class is the lower class Democrats. So when you see a neighborhood like this is a Democratic community. The way it's set up with the church and American flag, these are Democrats. Lenient with church. Democrats, freedom of religion. Republicans can give a fuck about church. They just want the money. Republicans don't give a fuck about your church, your welfare. They want the money. If you're making money and you're black, you're going to become a Republican because you see they like the money. So we are literally in situations where we're moving and we're forced to support who we are around. The hood don't like Trump. The wealthy community do. That's because they moved all the Democrat people in the hood, moved all the rednecks to a certain area. So when that shot do fire off, everybody will be in a war zone because everybody will have to cling to each other because they both believe in the same party. So they're setting us up for disaster. They are setting us up for disaster. Everybody against everybody. Y'all sit in the midst of middle war and you have no idea. There are different classes of white males in America. Pay attention to the class. There's different classes. There's poor white males. There's the middle class white male, the democratic white male. This is the white male who goes to the club. The white male who really isn't into politics. He got a job at some nursing home. He went to college, became a radiologist technician. He voted for Barack Obama. He got some black friends. He listens to hip hop. That's a Democrat white male. For Republican white male, my dad's wealthy. Oh, he doesn't let us listen to hip hop. I have to practice golf. I have a Beamer at the age. You know, that's the separation right there. So the whites are going to start clashing because the rednecks are tired of being poor. They're tired of meth and cocaine is fucking the rednecks up. They are whites doing worse than blacks and they're mad. Because the Democrats are giving the blacks more money than the rednecks, literally making the rednecks want to kill the blacks even more. The Democrats are giving the blacks the food stamps, letting the blacks live, and are letting the white lower class Republicans die off. These rednecks are suffering. These niggas got motherfucking crack in the community, cocaine, ecstasy, meth labs. These are the rednecks that want to kill the blacks. These are the people who don't like Trump no more because Trump washed their head up with some lies. These are the ones who are starting to fill up the prison population. White males are actually going to prison faster than black males. Because the drug epidemic is tearing lower class white America up. Their body can't handle the toxins. A black person can get off crack faster than a white person can. With the melanin that a black person has, he could beat an addiction faster. He has more soul, more heart. It takes a white person longer to get off drugs. That's why crack is tearing white people up. They're still on crack. Black people got through that phase and we're up and bouncing. White people can't handle the drugs. So the Democrats is like, fuck the rednecks. Republicans is like, fuck the rednecks. The lower class rednecks, the Republicans are like, man, the government's not helping us. These fucking niggers are getting more money than us. Fuck these niggers. Fuck Trump. We're going to every motherfucking rally and fucking shit up. That's why rednecks are at the rallies. They're not getting money. Crack is tearing them up. They're living on the countryside. They're not being able to plant food. So here's what they do. You know what? We're going to get all our motherfucking guns. We're going to go up to this motherfucking rally. These niggas are tired. That's why these niggas are rallying across the country. These white people are planning something for the summer. That, when you see those white kids in the middle of the nighttime, I think it was Charlottesville, Virginia, when they did that little rage where they all carried torches out that college, it was early this summer. A bunch of white males skipped their college class from some dorm room. And they were walking down the street with torches. Those are the higher class Republicans, and they're mad, saying, give us our land back. What are they mad for? Why would higher class Republicans be mad? Because they see blacks are taking over hip hop. The higher class Republicans are scared of blacks because blacks are repopulating, taking the land, fucking their women. These rich and white, okay, the Republicans' kids are the rich and white wealthy men. They're mad at black people, but they're smiling. Republicans, the higher class Republicans are smiling at the blacks, but are fucking mad because they're taking everything over. They want to find some type of allegiance because blacks are integrating into the Republican Party. The Republicans have to find some type of groundway with the blacks because it's impossible to take every black person off the planet. That would be stupid. You would die off. But that was staged. Those Republicans that you see on the news with them torches, that was staged. That was to get the message to the other Republicans that there's a civil war soon. When you see rich and white wealthy kids protesting, that's how you know war is about to happen. Because they got money. They don't got to do this. That means they're serious. They hate the rednecks, have some allegiance with the blacks, but hate the poor. Y'all gotta find this way yourself. Peace.